Welcome to Sports News. The Super Falcons of Nigeria have received a bye into the second round of the 2016 African Nations qualifiers. Nigeria will await the winner between Senegal and Guinea, with the first round of qualifiers coming up in March 2016. While 7 teams will emerge from the qualifiers of the African Women Cup of Nations to join hosts Cameroon for the final tournament, scheduled for November the 19th to December the 3rd, 2016. The second round of qualifiers, where the Super Falcons will be involved, will be played in April 2016. And in the cadets, Golden Eaglets coach Emmanuel Amuneke is confident the defending champions will overcome their North American opponents, Mexico, in the semi-final of the FIFA Under-17 World Cup holding in Chile. Both sides met twice in 2013, where the Golden Eaglets spanked Mexico 6-1 in the group phase and also went on to defeat the Mexicans 3-0 in the final of the tournament in the United Arab Emirates. The game against Mexico will be played at the Estadio Municipal in Concepcion on Thursday in Chile. It will, however, be 12 a.m. on Friday in Nigeria, owing to the time difference between Nigeria and Chile. And in club soccer, on to updates from the UEFA Champions League games that have just been concluded across Europe. Real Madrid moved top of Group A with 10 points following a 1-0 away win against Paris Saint-Germain. Shakhtar Donetsk recorded their biggest win in the group campaign with a 4-0 spanking of Malmo FF. FC Astana and Atletico Madrid settled for a goalless draw, while Benfica moved to the top of Group C following a 2-1 win against Galatasaray. Manchester United's Wayne Rooney discovered his scoring form to shoot United top of Group B with a 1-0 win against CSKA Moscow. Borussia Mönchengladbach held Juventus to a 1-0 draw. Another English team, Manchester City, also moved top of their group with an impressive 3-1 win away at Sevilla. Meanwhile, Chelsea manager Jose Mourinho will be scrutinized more closely than ever as his ailing side take on Dynamo Kiev in Wednesday's UEFA Champions League Group G clash. Despite having won the competition twice with Porto and Inter Milan, the Portuguese is under increasing pressure now that the English Premier League champions have been beaten 5 times in their past 7 games. They've slumped to 15th place in the table, and key players such as last season's Player of the Year Eden Hazard are badly out of form.
I think it's a very sad accusation, because you are accusing a player or more than one player. I don't know what you report. You are accusing them of dishonesty. If I accuse you to be dishonest, a dishonest journalist, I think you'd be very, very upset, and probably you'd take legal action. Yesterday, a friend sent me some quotes of my press conference after the Champions League final in May 2004, and I completely forget it. So in May 2004, in a Champions League press conference, I told that one day in my career, bad results will come, and I will face the bad results with the same honesty and dignity that I'm facing now that I am European champion.
That I can vouch for. And that's it on Sports News. It's back to Sulaiman with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Flight recorders retrieved from the ill-fated Russian airline that crashed in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula on Saturday are to be examined for clues as part of measures to help determine the actual cause of the crash. Egypt's President Abdel Fattah Sisi is calling for calm, pending the report of the investigation. Adeshawa Josh has more.
Investigators are due to start examining flight recorders retrieved from the wreckage of the Russian plane that crashed in Egypt on Saturday. Egypt says its experts will be joined by teams from Russia and also the Republic of Ireland, where the Airbus 321 was registered. Egypt has, however, dismissed as propaganda claims that militants linked to Islamic State IS brought down the aircraft. And as world leaders continue to find a lasting solution to the Syria crisis, Russia says it is not crucial for Syria's President Bashar al-Assad to stay in power, saying it is up to the Syrian people to decide. When asked if saving the Syrian leader was a matter of principle for Russia, spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said, "Absolutely not," insisting that was not Russia's intent. South African judges have heard an appeal on whether athlete Oscar Pistorius should be convicted of murder instead of culpable homicide. The Paralympian was transferred to house arrest last month after serving 1 year of his 5-year term for killing his girlfriend, Riva Steenkamp. No date was set for the judgment that could see Pistorius return to prison. That's the foreign news wrap-up. Sulaiman?
Many thanks, Adeshawa. And the main news again. Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki has handed over the list of confirmed ministers to President Muhammadu Buhari. The president, while receiving the list, made it clear that some of the ministers will have no portfolios. And Abuja High Court has granted former National Security Advisor Kole Sambu Dasuki permission to travel abroad for medical attention. The only female doctor to survive Nigeria's Ebola outbreak, Dr. Ada Igono, has given birth to a baby girl. The central bank has cleared Stanbic IBTC Bank over allegations of non-disclosure of its intangible assets in its 2013-2014 financials. Specifically, the CBN says it revealed that contrary to the allegations that Stanbic did not obtain approval from the NOTAP, that is the National Office for Technology Acquisition, for the payment of affiliate soft license, the bank actually obtained the necessary approval. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching.